What's up guys, it's Bessell here, and today I've got a video for you guys. Now it's been a while since I made a video, and I feel like I say it every single time, and that's because I do say that every single time. It's been like 2 weeks since I made a video, and I didn't really have an intention of making one today, until I downloaded this game. Now, all of you are familiar with the Battle Royale genre, like you've got Fortnite, you've got PUBG, you've got H1Z1, I mean H1Z1 kind of fell off, to be honest. I mean that's probably my favourite one, to be honest, but H1Z1 kind of fell off, and it's mainly PUBG and Fortnite at the moment, and to be honest, I'm kind of bored of PUBG at this point. I've put like 300 hours into it. Yeah, I can't really say I hate it, and considering I put like 300 hours into it as well, I can't really say I hate it, but Battle Royale kind of got stale for me. Now, I've seen a lot of tweets and a lot of YouTube videos recently about this game called Ring of Elysium, I think. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but I'll put a picture of like the game's logo on the screen. But there's this new game called Ring of Elysium. Now, I thought it was going to be one of those games that's available on Steam, but it's not. And it's a game that is only available, I think, in parts of Asia. Thailand mainly, I think, because that's what you have to set your like settings to on your like account to, you know, be able to play the game, if that makes any sense. So this game is only available in like Asia, right? And you have to download this new client called Garena. Now, I'd never heard of it before, and it's basically like some Asian client where you can get like League of Legends on it. I mean, League of Legends in the UK at least, you've just got to download a separate launcher. I mean, I don't really play too much League, but I've got it on my PC, and that's, you know, how you play it. But there was this video this guy made called, I think, King Plays. I was subscribed to him for H1Z1 stuff back in the day, and he started playing this game, and he made a video on how to get it right. Because I thought it was going to be one of those games that's really, really difficult to get if you don't live in the part of the world that it's available in. Most of you guys have probably heard of COD Online, which is basically a COD game which is available in China. Only available on PC because they're not allowed game consoles there or something. And it's basically a COD game which is just a mix of all the other CODs. Like, you've got Black Ops 1 weapons in there, I think. You've got MW2 maps, you've got Black Ops 1 maps, and MW2 weapons in that. And it's just a really good game, right? And when I finally got a computer that would be able to run the game, I tried to download it, right? And you had to go through all this sketchy stuff. You had to make like a Chinese like identity, I think, using this weird website. I cannot remember for the life of me what it's called. But you had to do all this sketchy stuff, right? And in the end, I was there for like 5 viruses, and I was sat there trying to download malware bytes just to get rid of it. So I was kind of hesitant to try this, to be honest, because I was considering downloading this game like a week before this, because I'd seen someone else play it, and I saw a YouTuber called Jack Frags play it yesterday, and it just made me want to try the game out, right? And this other guy called King Plays, he uploaded a video on how to get it right, and the video was only 4 minutes long, so I watched it, and it seemed pretty easy to get, right? And I'll link the same video in the description if you guys want to, you know, check this game out, because it is really, really fun, right? So you download the game just like you would on Steam, to be honest. You don't need to do any sketchy stuff. You just got to change the location to Thailand in like the client, if that makes any sense. And then you've got to do some more stuff to get the game in English, because there's obviously no in-game language settings, because they're just assuming you're going to play this if you're like Chinese or you're in Thailand, if that makes any sense. I didn't do geography at school, so I'm not sure if that's the same place or not. Call me stupid if you have to in the comments. But you download this other program and you manage to change it to English, and then you can play the game, right? And for the most part, it's really, really fun. Like, playing this game just a second ago took me back to the days where I was playing PUBG for the first time. And to be honest, all Battle Royale games are pretty much the same thing, right? Obviously, you've got Fortnite where you can build and that game's just trash. But, you know, you've got Fortnite where you can build, which kind of makes it different to H1Z1 and PUBG. But at the end of the day, the aim of each game is exactly the same, right? Just be the last one standing. And that's what I thought this game was going to be, but I'm finding this really fun at the moment. And you may be looking at this game and thinking it's a complete rip-off of PUBG, like all the menus are the same. The guns are mostly the same. I mean, obviously, they're real-life guns, right? In the video I saw by Jack Frags yesterday, he was complaining that the ammo was all the same from PUBG. But in real life, the ammo that the guns use is exactly the same as what it is in PUBG, right? So I mean, that's not really copying PUBG, if that makes any sense. But at the same time, literally everything else is the same. But it turns out this game is actually made by Tencent, which is some Chinese company, which I believe has a part in Call of Duty Online, because I remember seeing that name somewhere before. But again, I may be wrong, I'm just talking off the top of my head here. But that is also the company that made PUBG Mobile, right? And I'm assuming most of you lot have downloaded that. It's not great, but I mean, these guys have like links links to PUBG and all that, and PlayerUnknown and everything. So it's kind of acceptable that it's a copied game, to be honest. But my question is how they were able to release this, because I'm pretty certain PUBG is available in all parts of the world. That's why people want China region locked. And if you don't know what that means, it's because all these Chinese players are buying PUBG and then downloading some scatty cheats and then coming into like UK and like NA servers and just ruining everybody, because most of the cheaters are in China, right? Everybody knows that. So I'm not entirely sure what the point of this game is. I mean, I prefer it to PUBG, but whether that will change or not, I have no idea. I mean, the game feels to me like, if it looks like PUBG, right? But at the same time, it kind of feels like H1Z1. You've obviously got the hit markers and that, and the game just feels more, just feels faster, if that makes any sense. I know it's not, and one of the problems I've got with it at the moment is the games, I don't think they're filling up properly. Now, in PUBG, you've obviously got 100 players per game. In H1, I think you've got a maximum of about 175. And in this game, sorry, you've only got about 60. And considering the map is the same size as a PUBG map, at least I think, you know, the game is quite slow unless you land in like a massive city in the game, right? If you land like just in the middle of nowhere with like 2 houses that you want to get away from everybody at, you know, you're not going to find anyone until like the last 10. And that's what happened to me in the first game. I didn't realise that there was only 60 people in the game. What happened was I ended up coming third because I couldn't find anyone the entire game, and I just got shot in the back. But saying that, if they did end up releasing this in NA and EU, then that would be completely fixed, right? People would be all over this. And saying that, I would actually take this game if it was paid on Steam. Like, I would rather it on there just because I prefer Steam to using some other client that I've got no other games on. But then again, that's just me. I mean, maybe you guys don't mind. But for me, Steam is the best like game client, if that makes any sense. I mean, obviously people use Origin as well, but I just don't like Origin, if that makes any sense, you know. I mean, I'll use it to play Battlefield 1, not that I really play Battlefield 1, but, you know, still. So I've been rambling on a bit here, so if you guys want to try this game, or if you don't have PUBG and you want to try this, then I'll link the video that I used to find this game, or just get the game working, really, in the description if you want to go and try it out. I definitely recommend it. There is a little bit of lag, but it's not so bad. It's just a little bit, like when you shoot and when you're looting. Like, it's not completely laggy, like you're lagging all over the place, like when you were playing like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and you're on a kill streak and someone's DDoSing you or something. No, it's not like that at all, right? It's just kind of a bit of a delay, to be honest, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, this doesn't really affect the game. I mean, I may have got like 1 or 2 more kills if I was in Asia and I didn't have the lag like everybody else was. I mean, everybody else seemed to be completely fine because they were talking in a completely different language, but I'm not entirely sure at the same time. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video today. I'm not entirely sure where this went, to be honest. I just kind of wanted to make an update video, but at the same time, not an update video, because again, no one really cares. Leave a like if you have enjoyed. I will obviously link the video I used down in the description, and if I've forgotten, then remind me in the comments. But I just kind of wanted to upload this game, you know, because I'm really enjoying this so far. I've played like 2 hours or so, and it's really good, and yeah, I definitely recommend trying it if you want to. But yeah, that's all I've got for this video, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Going psycho, my rollie going crazy. Hitting little mama, she wanna have my babies. 50 on the banky, chain so stanky. You should see the whip, promise I could take your bitch. All riding in the old school Chevy, it's a drop top, bullin' with a dot.